I want to share the fantastical fun I had at the 2026 Polish and Beauty Expo in Chicago. A little bit of a departure from my usual content, since usually my page is all about Barbies and dolls, but I was put onto this event by a dear friend of mine who has traveled with me through many of my dolly adventures and always supported me as I run around in public filming my Barbies like some kind of lunatic. So it was really, really fun to be able to get to go to an event that has to do with one of her direct collections and hobbies. And quite frankly, just awesome, super duper spectacular in and of itself, because it was just colors and sparkles and just amazing, beautiful things everywhere you looked, almost overstimulating in all the hundreds and hundreds of bitty, beautiful, amazing, incredible things to look at. Now, one of the first things you got to know about this expo is that this is not about your typical nail polish brands that you would find at a big store like Walmart. These are custom mixed colors by small indie nail polish companies where you can typically only find them online or through special subscriptions or their website, and you generally are not going to see all of them together in one place like this except for at an event like this. These are small business expert craftsmen that whip up things in limited edition small batches. So you're going to find things that have a shimmer, tone, and depth to them that are one of a kind and unlike anything you're going to find anywhere else. Like this brand Atomic, which is based in Minnesota. Shout out to my own home state. They had some really gorgeous, trendy neons that they were presenting at this event. There was another table where you could pay to mix up your own one-of-a-kind custom bottle of polish. Other brands like Pinnacle Polish here really leaned into having fun with coming up with hilarious names for their themed sets, including a Lord of the Rings themed one that they had that debuted especially at this expo of 4 colors, which was called namely potatoes, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Unfortunately, I can't show those colors here because by the time I'd made my first round shopping and was coming around for the second round just to film everything, those ones were sold out. But it does give you a glimpse of the sort of fun energy that brands were bringing to their tables in this space. And generosity, like this table where I complimented a unique detail about her sparkle mixes and she pulled out another bottle that was similar from underneath the table and gave it to me on the spot. Some of the small brands like Bluebird here, you had to hustle and get in line to even get a hold of anything because they were clearing out. Wow, really sold out here. You guys are popular. Oh my gosh. They are. You had so many gorgeous colors earlier and still do, but it has cleared out. That is amazing. Now, believe it or not, based on the length of this video, but I am not even near showing everything that was there. Suffice to say, everywhere you went, there was a little bit of everything to see, and at some places like this magical, sparkly, uber amazing one, I spent way too much at. Because everything that I looked at made me feel like a fairy. Probably the hardest thing about this event was just trying to decide like which things to leave versus which things to get, because while no individual item was prohibitively expensive, there was just pretty things everywhere. One of the really cool things about seeing all the sample swatches painted out in person like this was that you could see the way that different effects looked on all the polishes, for example using a matte top coat versus a shiny one. Now, 2 trends that I was seeing in a lot of booths was like lots of different kinds of neons and also magnetic polishes that you could make cool special effects with. But again, like, there is a little bit of everything for everybody of every sort of style there. And overall, I was just in colorful serotonin heaven. It was also really nice to know that every dollar I spent there was going to support small businesses, although I did make the grave mistake of going in without any preconceived set notion of a budget. Now, I am a doll page, but I think I'm going to have to make some nail polish videos just to show off my amazing, colorful, sparkly haul.